Владислав, Король, Ukraine. And in cage number 3, we have juniors men competition, welterweight category.
All right, here we go with an immediate takedown attempt there.
And his opponent in red corner,
Corol
from Germany.
They're from Maxime Kakauridze of Georgia. In the full guard now against his Ukrainian opponent, Wladysław Korol. And the Georgia national team have been kind of missing in many IMAF championships, but they really started getting the ball rolling, finding a lot of success over the past few years. So he's almost stacking his opponent. And some nice ground and pound shots there as well, back into the guard, which is wide open. And perhaps Kakauridze could pass to a more advantageous position. That being said, though, the guard most likely open because Korol is looking for some kind of a sweep, reversal, or perhaps a submission. It's a little hard to see what he's going for right now, but the top control of the Georgian was standing nonetheless. Oh, looked like there was going to be an armbar attempt there from Korol from the bottom, and that's the thing. That's probably why his guard was so as open as it was. He's trying to work for stuff from his back. Oh, triangle attempt. Trying to get that triangle going. It's not super tight, but now he's readjusting the grip, and this is much better. And it looks like somebody's bleeding profusely. I can't quite see where that comes from. If it's must be from Korol eating some of that ground and pound. And Kakauridze really, he manages to slam his way out of it. I guess brute force was an option here, but my goodness, there is quite a bit of blood. And it's actually coming from Kakauridze. I have no idea how that happened. And nice job there by Korol. Gets back to his feet, and this is a nightmare now for Kakauridze, who worked so hard to keep that top position and now gets taken down as well, right into full mount. But the question is, does the Ukrainian have enough time to get the finish? He might just want to go for ground and pound. Getting a submission might not be optimal right now. Okay, Kakauridze manages to hold on, but wow, that is quite a bit of blood. And I have no idea how that happened, because it barely even looked like Korol managed to get any striking offense going. He was taken down almost immediately and forced to play defense. But despite that, Kakauridze bleeding profusely. And look at that, Korol chomping at the bit, looking to get right back into action. And that just goes to show how quickly things can change in MMA. Just when you think the fight's going one way, it starts going the other. Because it looked like Kakauridze was controlling the position very well, and that Wladysław Korol would have his work cut out for him. Oh, nice combination there. Capped off with a inside leg kick there for Korol. And a bit of a lazy leg kick counter there from Kakauridze. You want to be very careful about throwing a naked, that being a not well set up lead kick to start things off, because usually you will drop one of your hands to sort of add as a counterweight, and it does leave you open for potential counters. And another nice little combination there. A good shot landed by the Georgian that managed to stop the onslaught of Korol. But Korol moving very well, light on his feet, and that cut opened up now once again in the face of a Georgian. And I would not be surprised if that's just, yeah, look at that, kind of a very telegraphed takedown attempt. And a gorgeous sprawl by Korol, who manages to defend very well and might try and lock up. Yeah, he goes for a knee to the body and now some strikes as well. And a complete polar opposite picture of how the first round went. No doubt that cut took a little bit of something out of Kakauridze. Oh, he's trying to take the back. He's got one hook in. He could potentially get a reverse triangle from his position. It's much easier said than done. He's a little bit high up, though. Still, though, Kakauridze not really able to get out of this. He could quite potentially slip out the back door, pushing on his opponent's right leg and sort of sneaking out, and maybe even taking the back of his opponent. And wow, what a dominant round there for Władysław Korol of Team Ukraine. That was honestly close to a 10-8 round, just because Kakauridze mounting almost no offense at all. And once he failed with that takedown attempt, he was just locked on the bottom of the canvas with the Ukrainian raining down shots.
By technical knockout, the winner is in
And the officials here, Cage, so I definitely have our work cut out for them, getting that blood out of there. I do believe a mop would be more effective than paper, but what do I know? Kakauridze taking some big, deep breaths. And let's not forget, those huge slams do take a lot of energy as well. You're lifting up the entire weight of your opponent. And that adrenaline dump following that round, especially for young athletes like these juniors here, could give you some problems potentially. Okay, touch of gloves. We go to the third and final round. Georgia versus Ukraine. Solid kick there from Kakaurідзе as he switches stance, but oh, that is a nice leg kick from Korol. And he's had quite a few. Another solid leg kick there. Catches that beautifully and uses it for a takedown. And look at that, grits straight to side control with the potential of a Von Flue choke. He abandons it. And what Kakauridze is doing now, holding on to his opponent's neck like this, it's nothing that is going to get him in close to threatening a submission. It's kind of more of a stalling technique, but he's got to be careful about potentially ending up in a Von Flue choke. That is a solid counter. Oh, wow, Korol once again steps over to full mount, and I really hope that referee was not clapping for activity as Korol has made it all the way to full mount. What? I'm at a loss for words. The referee just stood them up from full mount, and Korol, wow, I'm at a loss for words there. Korol, yeah, doesn't stop him though. Gets the takedown once again off of the cage. And once again, easily makes his way to side control. Solid shots there. And Kakauridze just kind of holding on for dear life right now. He doesn't seem to have any offense going. He's got to be mindful of his neck. It looks like Korol is trying to connect an anaconda choke. Ref, they are working. I guarantee you they are working. Nice counter there great job there by Kakauridze. This is exactly what he needed, but his neck's somewhat in danger. It's an odd position. It's like a sideways rear naked choke. It's usually pretty tough to get it from that position. You have to have an unearthly squeeze. Oh wow, a great comeback there from the Ukrainian Wladysław Korol. And by all intents and purposes, he will most likely be getting the comeback decision win, but we'll see how the judges have this one.
We have a winner in cage 2 by unanimous decision by judges. And the winner is in the red corner, Wladysław Korol, Ukraine.
Wladysław Korol of Team Ukraine gets the comeback victory after initially a tough first round.